Time is an element. Okay? Time is the provider of all of what we see as physical life. All life has stages of expression. It goes from time, space, let me see, there's time, space, sound, light, fire, air, fire, water, and earth. These are the principles of how time folds itself into being. Time is an element. It's what sets the precedent for life to become on the material realm. Without time, there is no material expression of life. All material expression of life lives based upon a time signature that time provides for it to exist. So time seems to be speeding up only because your consciousness is stuck in the old paradigm that essentially makes you believe that the body that you have and the sensual expressions that it gives you, the lust it has, the hungers, the different types of thirsts and all this is what makes you believe that time is speeding up. It's because your mind is not keeping up with the consciousness dictates that is supposed to be happening. Time seems to be speeding up only to those who are not interfaced with the time that the universe is in. Right now, the kind of food you're eating, the kind of things that you're thinking about, the kind of temporal, very low energy material gain and fear keeps you believing that time is outpacing you. That's because your body is living in retrograde time. Again, whatever time, the Gregorian calendar is based upon a slave maintenance paradigm. The Gregorian calendar essentially is based upon commerce. It's based upon the Europeans' consciousness structure. Our time, we had like 4 or 5 different calendars. And the long count calendar, the short count calendar. Our calendars were based upon growing. Our calendars were based upon building a house. Our calendars were based upon specific time frame references with which how do you build a house and where do you position the furniture and so forth. We had different calendars for every part of our lives. That's because the European keeps us in this one calendar that we have. For us to deal without that is to not use the calendar as our main reference for time. You have to get inside of yourself. What we teach is you have to become more knowledgeable of the time that the universe has set within you. Your clock is running on universal time inside of you, in your genetics. But they have you preoccupied with the time that they have now orchestrated based upon them getting you addicted to their time cycles. When you have to have your coffee in the morning, when you got to get up to go to work, when you got to go to sleep, when you watch football, when you have sex. All of these are time references that they've placed on you. You have to examine from the time your foot hits the floor in the morning to the time you pick it back up to go back to bed at night. What have you done in that day that belonged to you? What time frame reference belonged to you?